Hey everybody, it's Jason J. Cross here from Four Sides of Cross Productions, and I'm just going to give you a little update of what we've been up to. But first, let's check out our new merch, our new t-shirt, which is the cover of the first issue of Hunter. It's now available. You can see my website or from T-Square. The price is $22.99, and you can get it in black or navy blue. Kind of looks the same, but I don't know, maybe it's just a screen. And the Hunter comic book is now available on Amazon. I'll keep a link below for both the merch store and for the comic book. It's doing good so far. Got a nice, good review from down here from Jerry G. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It says, awesome comic, great story, and wonderful illustrations. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you've gotten the comic book already, please, I appreciate it if you leave a review. It really helps growing so more people can find it. So please, if you can, purchase the comic book and leave a good review. Or hopefully you enjoy it, so you will put a good review. But definitely leave a review no matter what. It helps the algorithms. I can never pronounce that word right. Anyway, I also have other books. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I have some other books that are also available on Amazon. There's When Love Dies, which is a poetry book that I wrote in the midst of my divorce, which deals with the 5 stages of grief. So I wrote, for some reason, I felt very poetic at that moment. So I wrote poems, and they all kind of fitted in these 5 categories. So I released it as a poetry book. We also got the His Calling series. There's 1 and 2. There's possibility that I might write a 3rd one, which maybe will bring it to an end, or I might convert it into a comic book. And here's the original New Hope City novel I wrote, which, again, I am working on a script to create it into a comic book, and I'm going much deeper than what this novel went into. I'm really working on the characters, because I'm trying to make this story more character-oriented instead of just the story, which this novel is. I enjoyed writing it, and I really liked the novel, and I hope you pick it up yourself and let me know what you think. But I am working on that comic book series. I'm working on the script. And also, don't forget to sign up on my website, the Four Sides Across website. I'm going to be starting to sending out more emails, maybe monthly. I don't want to overwhelm people's mailboxes, with basic things we're doing, and maybe some artwork, that kind of stuff. I'm definitely be working on that. And also, today I took off work. I hope my bosses are not looking, because if they are, I'm really, really sick. Really am. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna work on this today to release another audio story called What You Did to Me. It's quite lengthy, so hopefully I can get through it today, so you can be able to hear it soon. And now let's get into what you really want to know, and that's the 2nd issue of my comic book series. It's going to be called Four Sides of Cross Presents. This is going to be an analogy. Please, someone correct my English down below. I swear English is my first language, and this only has water. So let's get into it. I'm getting a little more organized with it. As you can see, I have each page has its own folder. And this one only has 1, so I should pick a better one. But let's see, 17 have more. Yeah, where all the pictures are put in there before, which pictures I'm getting from, I'm creating in iClone. You can see here each camera has its own section. This is page 2, panel 1, So let's go page 2, panel 6. We can take out that image, panel 6, and it goes at the time point of 600. So let's change this to 600. And you can see there's a little dot there, keyframe. Okay, there we go. So this is what panel 6 on page 2 would look like. And then I'm bringing them into Photopea, which is basically a free version of Photoshop. If you're able to, you can donate $5 a month so they can keep this thing coming. And you see each panel has its own folder. This is what I'm currently up to. So here, and to help with the pictures, I'm bringing a color balance up blue 50 because blue kind of represents night, and bringing up the brightness level to 70, so because when you print it comes out a lot darker. And this is before I've actually seen any printed things with this. So this is what we're looking at, and let's get over here. And here you can see I've been putting it together. It's going to be anthology. That's what the word I'm thinking about. So we're going to have the story with Emma in the future. She's Emma stands for Entertainment Media Analysis. So we're going to go there. She's going to be in the future. She likes it, even though in the future these machines, and you can see she's quite damaged, take over the earth. It's an AI story, but she likes to tell stories in between her kills. And we're going to have Wanted, which, if you don't know about it, this one was actually written by my daughter Victoria Cross, which we made the film. My wife says I'm doing things backwards, so usually you make this like a comic book or a novel and then you make the film. Well, I made the film first and now I'm making the comic book. But yeah, but there is some original stories in here, like the Emma story, of course, is going to be completely original. I'm writing that, and then we also have our next story, which is going to be Guilty, which is, if you watch my Eerie News, which is only available on Patreon, you'll be able to see I made this. This was a film too. So only Patreons have seen this film, so go into the comic. And now we're going into more of Emma, which is this is the last completed page I made. And I'm working on this page, which is page 28. So that's all I got. Sorry it's so short, but it's kind of really hot in here, and I can't keep the AC on because it ruins the sound. So make sure to recap. Make sure you go to our merch store, pick up a shirt, this lovely, good quality shirt. Pick up one of my books, including Hunter, my first comic book, which I'm planning to be more. And make sure you join the mailing list and look at my website. You can see a lot of my different things I've done, which I've done a lot of things. If you go through, it loads up. I have a lot of short stories, some podcasts, I did some written work, which I did a 7-part story called Forget Me Not, which is not really something I do. It's more a romantic story than a horror, but it's there. And I have Guilty. I guess I did write the short story before I made it into a movie, so I guess that doesn't apply here. So you can actually read the story for free up on my website. You see I have podcasts. It's been a while since I've actually been able to do a film. Oh, yeah, the Daddy War Journals. I have 3-parters. That's ones I've been making over the years with my daughters. I have a documentary on my mother, a little thing that the daughters did. Ask Jason, which I thought was kind of funny, but I don't know. I guess it depends on it. Alleyway is a very high get a lot of hits on YouTube for it. You Can Run. I'm still trying to find. This was my student thesis film, which I loved how it came out. But over the years, in 2017, I had a fire and I kind of lost everything. So I lost the computer and all the backups for this film, You Can Run. But it does have the preview. I did make a teaser trailer. So you can see that there. So definitely check out my website. Check out the comic book, and also look at the merch store. The merch store also have lots of other stuff. This one this is actually my daughters playing basketball, and also in Hunter, the character Peter is actually wearing this shirt, but it's in black, navy black. So that's a little product placement in both the comic book and the film. And stay tuned as I'm working more. I'll release some more photos for the Patreon level people. And thank you very much for your time. I would love to hear from you. What do you think is more exciting? Should I focus more on my comic books, short films, or audio stories? I'd like to hear what you think. And so, yeah, that's all I got for today. I'm burning up, so I gotta end this and turn the AC on. Thank you for your time. May God bless you, and may all your nightmares be memorable.